Well, the sun's shining. It's January and it's been very wet so far. Half of Britain seems to be underwater, suffering from floods. But what to do on an afternoon when you've got sunshine? Go for a walk. We need some walking boots. And we need a film crew. Every journey starts with the steps you take through the front door, and this is no exception.
I'll be beginning my walk in the urban part of Plymouth, characterised by these Edwardian terrace houses. My way leads before me towards the wooded hillside in the distance, and over there somewhere is my destination, Jennycliff Cafe. I have reached the bottom of the hill and, although I will have some urban walking to do, the scenery changes considerably from now on. This football field was once a creek, but through landfill decades ago, it has become what you see today. I intend to go through the tunnel and join the old railway. This is an interesting part of the walk because now I'm coming to the estuary, which is called the Lera, and this path follows the Lera along here for a while. Certainly when the tide's out, this stretch of water is filled with waders, but not today because the side tide's right in. And we'll be heading over to that bridge, which we'll be crossing in a minute. I'm quite fascinated by these old wrecks that are littering the sides of the estuary. There's one or two up this estuary. There's this one, and there's the antelope on the higher reaches of this estuary up near Sainsbury's. But you can see that these have long since had their time. The ocean made.
We just come from that direction and we're about to cross over the Plym over there, across this bridge, which was once a railway bridge but now is converted into a cycle path and it continues on from where we're going.
I have to walk the short length of busy road before I can reach the quieter sections of this walk.
I think remarkable about any urban and industrial landscape is that nearby to urban sprawl you get scenes like this. Well, we've left Pomfret now and we find ourselves on another railway track going down underneath Oreston, and we'll be following this track right now through underneath the railway arch down to a little interesting place in a minute.
This is a favourite spot of walkers and dog walkers. But we come to the end of this path, or the section of path, where look, there's a curious dog over here. And we'll turn down on a different path, which would take us to this interesting place. We find ourselves in Who Lake here, and again it's a graveyard of old wrecks, and old stories of sailing and fishing gone by. And Plymouth was a fishing centre at one time, and still to a degree is. These old fishing schooners or fishing ketches were trawlers, and part of a bygone day, and you had a brisk wind before you could drag a trawl net along, and motors came along. Well, I'm trying to get to Jennycliff to cafe by 4 o'clock, and it's already 3 o'clock, so I've got to get a move on. We've got a bit of walking to do. Go through the gatehouse. And just take a look at the other part of Who Lake. That's tidal, and this is the dam one I'm standing on here, and it's a great place for any kind of wildfowl. And certainly I've seen heron and all sorts of creatures here, let alone the gulls. Sadly, this is all that's left of a fishing vessel, now nearly wholly rotted away. Stone and concrete was piled into the bottom of the vessel for ballast, keeping it upright. So this probably was a sailing vessel at one time. We've arrived in Who, and this is the Royal Oak. Rather nice stopping off point, but we won't be stopping here. Right, our walk has been augmented by inlets and waterways, and this is no exception.
At this point, we have joined the Who Lake again. There has been a lot of new housing development on the water's edge in recent months. Here is the green, which seems to be a favourite haunt for swans right now. And across the stretch of grass is the old barn.
Our intention is to walk across here and up on the road towards Jennycliff Cafe, and the end of our walk. Well, now we're near the end of our journey. We've got Jennycliff at the top there, and Jennycliff Cafe, and a nice cup of tea to finish with. This part is road walking, so we haven't really missed much. We've reached the top of the hill, and there's our destination, and beyond that, Plymouth Sound. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.